managers using the N-word and claiming they didn't know it was a pejorative, white staff receiving career advancing opportunities in stark contrast from their black colleagues, and a workplace culture that discouraged reporting and lacked accountability measures. Those are just some of the findings from an internal audit of the Privy Council office. That's the head of Canada's Public Service, which helps manage almost 100 government departments. The Government of Canada tried to keep this internal report from the public, and now it's trying to keep it from being used as evidence in a lawsuit. Black public service workers have filed a $2.5 billion lawsuit against the Government of Canada, claiming lost wages and pensions for decades of discrimination. Some of the stories are heartbreaking. I heard from one man who worked for the CRA for 51 years and only ever received one promotion. His is just one story of thousands. The Government of Canada has spent more than $8 million over the last 4 years trying to get this lawsuit dismissed. They claim anyone who's been discriminated against could go through grievance processes through the Federal Labor Board or to the Canadian Human Rights Commission. But their own Senate report, commissioned by the Government of Canada, found discrimination at the Human Rights Commission, both against Canadians who were filing race-based discrimination cases and having them dismissed, and internally against their racialized employees. But the feds are trying to keep that Senate report from being used as evidence in this case, citing parliamentary privilege, saying it was never intended to be used in cases like this. If hearing all this is making you angry, you can do something about it. You can write to your MP and tell the Government of Canada to settle this class action lawsuit, and follow the Black Class Action Secretariat to hear some of these personal stories and stay up to date on this case.